Okay, 2, 3. Hello everyone. I'm doing another review today. I know it's been a long time since I did a review, but today I couldn't resist it. I had to review this one here. This right here. This is a Mainstay rechargeable USB flexible fan. This right here. Okay, and the pivot itself is about 7 inches right here, and you can twist it around any which way you want. Twist it. I forgot to not keep my hand there. Okay, so I got it set up so I can sit. You can sit it on the desktop, and they got a hanger here where you can hang it from the ceiling or somewhere. And it's really cool. I got the blue one because that's my husband's favorite color. So just to remind me, so I do things in his honor. And you can also get black or the red color. So and besides that, you can put this on a bicycle, on the armchair or whatever, and it comes in handy. And besides this fan here, okay, you also get the USB cord. It's 48 inches, and you can plug it in to recharge it on your laptop, on your I think you can do it on your cell phone, and you can do it on the on your USB port, and you also get a thank you for your purchase card, and you also get a user booklet. Okay, so I would recommend this to anybody. It cost me like $16, but when you add the taxes to it, it's like 17, a little over 17, and I love it. Okay, see right here. Okay, and when you turn, when you put this in right here, this here will go. Well, that's the wrong one end. Okay, you plug it in right here. You plug that in to recharge it. You put it on your laptop or whatever, and then when you have it on USB charge, when it charges, it'll be a red light in the middle one. It'll be a red light flashing. When it stops red, when you don't see it flashing anymore, that means it's no longer recharging, so you can unplug it. And I plugged it in for almost an hour today, recharged it for an hour, and it still wasn't finished charging. But you know what? I had this on I had it turned on for around 4 o'clock. I should turn it off a few minutes ago so I can show it to you all. Okay, now, and it's really, oh my God, it's so awesome. You have to go get one. Okay, here's the power button. I got it on low. Okay, I gotta make sure my finger ain't getting in there. Okay, that is low right there. Turn it again, medium, and turn it higher. That is high. You do it again, that is off. I like it on low, and it's, oh wow, and you can see it blowing my hair. And the low is perfect. And I just got it today. I ordered it Friday, and I just got it today, and I was surprised to get it through the mail. I mean, through the mail woman or mailman delivered it today. So it's quiet, and I love it, especially when you can bend it. So be careful when you're bending it. Your fingers don't get caught around in there. Okay, so you can hold it like this, and you can bend it any way you want. And plus you can go like this. So make sure the kids don't get a hold of it, because you don't want their fingers getting inside there. And wow, this is so cool. This is so perfect for me. I'm planning on getting 2 more of these. Okay, now, I got a number. Okay, now I got to get it straightened. Okay. And I think it's so cool. And you can go, turn it around up like that. And it comes in handy. Especially when the, when the storm is, well, the hurricane season coming in. If you're in the hurricane, season, well, there's no electricity. Well, this is perfect. Because you don't plug it in no outlet. So you don't use no electricity. You just have to recharge it. And, and I have it on low. It says here, it'll last on high for about 4 or 5 hours on the full charge. I think I read it up here, and so I had to share this with you, and I give it 5 stars. And I wouldn't pick red, but I thought for me the red was too bright. So I picked the blue mainly, and it looked like, when the distance, it looks like blue to me, but when you get close up, it looks like a mint green. I think it's more like a pale blue, and I should love this fan. And, wow, and this is really awesome. So I would recommend this, you tell your friends and your family to get this. You can take it outside, okay. You can take it with you when you go camping. And carry it with you when you go camping in your car. If you don't have if it's hot in your car and you don't have no air conditioning, well, take your fan with you and they'll blow some air. And this here on low, it's a perfect. See, it's blowing my hair and it's on low. And I love it. Wow. Hello, Mark. Thank you for stopping by, Mark and Doreen. I'm glad y'all here. Yes, I got this from Walmart. So this is a Mainstays brand. So I ordered it online. And I don't know how much it will be over there in Indiana where you all at. But for me here, I paid like 15 something, and with taxes it would end up being over $17. Like 17 something in all cents. And I think it's really, you can take it camping. You can take it on a long trip. Y'all going and take a trip. Take this with you. And it don't cost, and wow, I'm going to get me 2 more. And, wow, and it's been keeping me cool, and, wow, and so I can't say enough about it. If I could, I would give it more than 5 stars if I could, but I should love it. And I know I'm going to have to review it online too on Walmart. I haven't done that yet, but I should wait to tell you all about it before. Then I'm going to do a review on it. So make sure the kids don't get hold of it because they can hurt themselves on this, especially when they're bending it. I got my finger caught right in there, and I forgot about that. So you gotta be very careful. So you can bend it any way, and they can like this, any which way you want. And it's perfect, and I like it. And now I gotta make sure it stands. Okay, I can get it back. Okay. Okay. And okay. Now we have this on okay, this is medium. I got it on medium. Wow, see the air is really blowing my hair. Wow. And I don't have it very far from me. Now we'll try the high. Wow, that is really good. Oh, look at that. This is perfect. So go on out there, and I guarantee you 100%, that you won't regret buying this. And I'm thinking that you all should get out there and buy this. It's great for camping, for being outside when you're having a picnic, And and make sure that your kids don't get hold of this, because it could be bad if they get their fingers inside a bin or something, or they get their fingers, when they move in this, get their fingers in here caught. You don't want that. And should be careful, and you can hang it up. You got, like I said, it got a hook, you can hang it up. So I would recommend this. So go out there and buy you one, and tell your friends and your family. And you know, this even make a great Christmas present or birthday present, or should a present for somebody, or even for yourself. Get it for yourself. So so I give it a 5. 5 stars, and if I could, I'd give it a more. So this is a review on Mainstays Rechargeable USB Flexible Fan. Okay, thank you all, and I give it a 5 stars. And you know what? It comes in handy, like when you're having a storm out. Even if you're up north, it'd be perfect too, because you have snowstorms. I mean, snow blizzards, and you could have a bad storm up there anywhere. It could even in the west, you could have a bad storm, and you don't have no electricity. Well, you know what? You're going to need this. This is going to come in handy when you got no electricity, and, you know, trying to blow everything. So if you got more than one person, so you're probably going to need to buy more than one. But if you got a big family, you're probably going to need more than one. But this is perfect. And I don't think I would need air conditioning plugged back up, or get my other fan up, because this is it. This is perfect for me. I want to get me a couple more of them. They come in handy. And okay, I do have the downside to it. The downside, if one of the fans, okay, if it, you cannot take the batteries out of here. So if it goes dead, you can't, you have to buy another one, because there's no parts of this cannot be replaced. So if something goes bad, you have to go get you another one. But this would last a long time to me. You know, and this will last a very long time. And when you clean it, you take this apart. You take this part here apart, and don't use no harsh chemicals, and so wipe it down with a damp cloth, and all that. And it's best to keep it stored when you're not using it in the original container. Be safe. So it won't get no dirt or dust in it. And but that is the downside. And you don't want to take the batteries out of it. You can't. The batteries is not replaceable, and you only can do is recharge it. And once it don't recharge anymore, well, that's it. And that's the only bad side I see about it. But other than that, it's a little bit noisy, but not too much. It's kind of quiet. But, you know, like if you're sitting right here, and it's great for if you're doing the shows, you can put it right here beside you. And if you're watching TV, you can put it right there in front of you somewhere, like on the coffee table or something. So it'll be great. It's awesome. So thank you all for listening and for joining. And thank you, Mark and Doreen, for coming by and listening to my review on this. This is my second review on the product. The other review was an ice cream sandwich that don't need it. If you haven't seen that one, I did it. My first review was about ice cream sandwich. Does not to be in a freezer. You keep it on your shelf. And so it's perfect. I know it's expensive, but let's say, you know, it's there's no electricity, and you want an ice cream sandwich. Well, you can eat that. It's going to be cold. And it's still going to be cold, so it's great. I already had one, and I tested it up when I did the review, and it was awesome. So I got other stuff I'll do review on, but I should have to tell you all about this one. I couldn't wait another day. So this is perfect. So go ahead and it comes in black, this color, the blue, I think it's called some kind of jade. I call it like a pale blue, and it comes in red too. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you all for listening and for listening to the review. This is Noreen Snyder. Noreen Snyder doing review on Mainstays, rechargeable USB flexible fan. And so thank you all. And go, and it's only you can get it at Walmart. It's a Walmart brand. I think that's the best one there is. I think. Well, this is the only one I tried, but I'm loving it. So go get you one. Thank you all. Have a great night. Okay. And I will. Okay. Go ahead and share this with someone, and tell them about it. Okay.